Good morning, guys. It is a hot day here in Nashville, but I had to make a trip to the camper. I know we ended last video with me headed into Virginia, which I did. I spent last week in Virginia, and I am now back in Nashville. A lot of traveling, a lot of back and forth. Can't wait for us to be standing still for a minute and not having to do all this back and forth. It's not like camping when we're towing this thing. This here, we get to our location, we sit, we relax. No, I get to the next location, I hit the ground running. I got to get everything caught up to speed. I got to learn some things. Like I told y'all before, I feel like I'm drinking from a fire hose, and now I'm back in Nashville trying to close things out at my current role that I have here. So just been a great but exhausting experience. But anyway, enough of me whining. I am blessed to have a job. I'm blessed to be in the position that we're in. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to smile about it and I'm going to deal with it. This morning started off super bright and early. I woke up and we had to take Naima to the airport. She's headed to Houston, Texas to be present for graduation. With all the traveling I've been doing, I have not been able to get to the graduation, but she will be there representing both of us. Kiki, if you're watching, congratulations. We are so very, very proud of you and look forward to all the great things you're going to do here to come. College is going to be a great experience for you. I'm excited you decided to go that route, and you always know if you need anything, we are here for you. But anyway, so while she's there taking care of that, I'm going to be wrapping up some things. We're closing out our time at the hotel that we're staying in. Then we are moving into the camper for the next 2, maybe 3 weeks. And a plane's coming, so I'm going to pause and pick back up. So like I was saying, we're going to be living in this thing here for the next few weeks. We're kind of nomads right now. We have no address. We started a P.O. box back in Virginia while I was there so we can have our mail and information sent to a certain place. So we're getting to experience that lifestyle. I'm going to get a Starlink because I need to have reliable internet. Naima, while working here, is also working remotely to get some things closed out on her gig as well. So she needs to have access to that. I still have my office I can run to. So I'm going to get a Starlink and we're going to set that process up and make sure that everything's set up for that and where we go. But before we do that, before I can do our first tow with our new Gen-Y Nomad 5th wheel hitch, pin box, I had to do 2 things today. I had to come out here and I had to torque these to spec, as I mentioned earlier, in the last video. And then I had to also attach the trailer brake back to the pin box so that it is attached there for all of our safety purposes. Then I need to figure out how, because I don't have Naima with me for the first hookup, I need to figure out how I'm gonna line this thing up, how I'm gonna get it set up. So enjoy the ride with us. It's gonna be an interesting one. My first tow with this new setup. We get our whole truck bed back. You're gonna get to see that experience, see how I go, and we get to stay at a beautiful state park. So enjoy the journey with us. back at the camper, I had to go run to Home Depot because I was trying to figure out what is it that I can do to kind of help myself, being that I do not have Naima here. What can I do to help myself to get this pin box lined up to get it on this goose ball for the first time that I'm doing it this way by myself? And I came up with a really creative idea to use a piece of this wood. So I went to their scrap bin. If you don't know this, Home Depot has a scrap bin that you can utilize that they put a little color paint on, which means it's like marked down 70%. So I just went there and took whatever piece they found, and then it was really long. So I had the guy there cut it. And so I got it cut to the size, checked out, and now I'm gonna show you guys what my plan is. But first, I gotta prep my bed in the back, put the ball in, and all that good stuff to make sure it's ready to receive this camper. Set up in there, and my thought process was that well, hopefully y'all can see that. So my thought process here was that I could use the wood that I bought and cut to line up with the board, and because I lined it up to it, it goes all the way to the end of the tailgate. I don't have a camera back there, but when I turn and look, I can see this wood. I can see this wood is lined up straight to that, and I know that if I get that pin box right on this wood, should lead me right to that hookup. Was trying to think what is a good, efficient way to do this, and this is what my mind came up with. It is hot here, I'm sweating already, but let's see what happens. Stopped just a little short, and I'm trying to get the hang of this. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my nerves are a little bad because let me show you. I got room, but not that much room, so I'm also trying to be mindful of that, but I'm still just a little bit off, so I'm gonna go back and tap it one more time. If you've been watching, I've been slowly tapping to get it back there, but let's see what happens. Hopefully I don't destroy Again, anybody who's here, this is my first time doing this, so don't judge me. Overshot. I think that'll work. I think. Got the safety chain, got the 7-way hooked up over there in the corner, plus I got the breakaway, so we should be good. And I think I got a pretty good distance between the bed and the camper, so everything looks like it's lining up just fine. Let's see. Feel like I'm starting over from scratch doing this. I'm kind of nervous, but I think I did everything, but I don't know, I just feel like I'm starting over, but I'm gonna pray about it and we'll see where we go. So we're looking good. I'm sure by the time I find out it's gonna be too late, but everything connected, everything's good there. I think we're good on the spacing. I can't tell if I'm level. I look like I'm pretty level, but also this ground is uneven, so I don't know. Let's get on down this yellow brick road. It's a lot of dips in here, so I don't know why I'm so nervous about this. It's my first time doing it this way, so I guess that's why. But so far so good. Took a couple turns. I did a lift test on the tailgate just to make sure that sorry, I don't know why it's been so long since we have took this thing out. I just feel like I'm out of practice, I guess. I don't know. Sat still for probably 3 months. Yeah, and that never happened. Like we go, even when it's cold out, we go out. So I don't know what it anyway, that might be what it is, but we with this transition and everything that we're going through, it's definitely making it a experience. Anyway, with this transition and everything, it's just been a while since we got out. I'm happy for this short trip to get a, little, probably gonna do about 4 or 5 days in it. And then we're going to bring it back to storage. We're gonna drive to Texas for the last bit of graduations. I'll be attending on that one. I know, a lot of traveling if you've been keeping up. And then we're gonna pull it back out. I still gotta book a campground for the next week when we come back. That is gonna be Memorial Day weekend. So I think it's Memorial Day. Anyway, I got to book something for that weekend. So that's going to be, not weekend, that week. That Monday's Memorial Day. I need something from Monday through Friday. That Friday, we're going to pull out and head to Virginia for the final haul to Virginia. So excited about that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this camper where it needs to go. We're not done yet. I'm going to take you with me and let you know how this tow goes. So I'm cruising along here, and I honestly do not feel much of a difference. It feels good. Everything feels quite the same. I will say though, as I hit these stop signs and as I hit these red lights, that I do feel a slight bit more of Chuck than I did before, but nothing outrageous. When I'm driving and I've got the start, when I'm driving and I'm going, now keep in mind my top speed here is probably about 45 miles an hour. This is a very, very, very short drive, and it only takes about 23 minutes to get there. It's about 11 miles from where my storage site is, and we're going to 7 Points State Park on Percy Priest Lake. In case I did not say that, one of my favorite parks. It is very, very, very beautiful. Lots of trees, lots of shade provided from those trees. Clean, beautiful, huge, massive sites. Spaced out very, very, very well, I think. And I think that, overall they just do a great job. People come in for day use all the time, but, it's pretty cool, pretty clean. We are on, we're going to be lucky enough to hit Site 58. And, we're just going to hang here for over the next week. So, but the drive is not bad. I don't feel much of a difference at all. I don't think there was really anything changed besides that slight difference in that Chuck when I'm stopping at a light or a stop sign. I imagine that when I get to go 65, and I am a cruise control person, so you can go ahead and lash out at me for that. But when I am going 65 and I'm on my cruise control, just from what I'm experiencing in this 45, it feels better. But the most excitement for me right now is the fact that I don't have a big hitch back there. So when I unhook, I automatically have my bed back just by flipping the ball. So I am excited about that. But anyway, I'm going to get this camper parked by myself. So let's see how this goes. Man, this is a gorgeous park. I love this park so very much. But we're here, we're made it, we're set up, and we are ready to go. I really, really love this campground. Everything went well. I need to check my torque on my pin box. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. I just kind of feel like I should, just to be sure that everything is working okay.